Although the original Hunger Games movie trilogy ended back in 2015, the franchise has continued with highly anticipated spin-offs, including Sunrise on the Reaping, leaving many to wonder if Katniss Everdeen will ever return to the big screen. The Hunger Games franchise takes place in the dystopic country of Panem, where the government keeps people in line by entering their children into the deadly Hunger Games. Most recently, audiences learned more about President Snow's origins in the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. However, even with these new and exciting characters, many are still hoping to see the franchise's original protagonist return. As far as young adult heroines go, Katniss is something of a standout. From the start, she proves herself to be a skilled hunter and bright young woman who will do anything for her family. Over the course of the trilogy, she shows again and again that she puts justice above all else, and despite resenting her role as a public figure, she does what she must to save Panem and its innocent people. In this way, a return to Katniss would definitely be welcomed by audiences, especially since it would rewrite her original, divisive ending. A new Katniss Hunger Games movie would reignite the debate about her ending. What made Katniss' ending so controversial? Nothing has been confirmed about another Katniss-centered Hunger Games movie, but if it were to happen, the new project could reopen an old conversation about how Katniss' story ended. At the end of Mockingjay, Katniss sees Prim murdered by the District 13 rebels, and as a result, she kills President Coin. Later, Katniss starts a new life with Peter back in District 12. The pair have 2 children and heal from the trauma of the Hunger Games and the rebellion. Although it sounds peaceful, this ending wasn't what some audiences had in mind. The ending of the Hunger Games trilogy received quite a bit of criticism from readers when it was published in 2010. Many felt that Katniss's choice to have children did not suit her. In fact, many felt that it catered to a patriarchal expectation for women to start families. This point was strengthened by the fact that Katniss reflected on having children earlier in the series, noting that she would not want to have kids in such a dangerous society. Because of this, countless readers were left disappointed with Katniss's ending. Why Katniss' ending works, despite being different than many expected. What Mockingjay's ending says about the world. Katniss with her baby in Mockingjay, Part 2. Despite the backlash, the ending of the Hunger Games series is actually incredibly meaningful. While some could frame Katniss's transition into family life as boring or stereotypical, it is an ending that fits the character's desires perfectly. From the very start of the trilogy, Katniss never wanted to be a hero. She volunteers herself only to save Prim, and the rest of the series sees her simply trying to survive. Her rise to fame was not purposeful, but something she used to protect herself and those she loved. Her ultimate motive was always to stay alive. In this way, it wouldn't make sense for Katniss to go on to greater things at the end of the series. Katniss had no desire to be famous, and consistently resented her role as the Mockingjay. Really, all she ever wanted was a normal life without struggle. Suzanne Collins' ending gives her exactly this. Katniss carries out the rebellion, then returns home with Peter, finally able to have a life that is calm and full of love. In reality, Katniss's ending shows how utopia does not have to be something grand, but can be as simple as safety and community. Will there ever be another Hunger Games book or movie about Katniss? Jennifer Lawrence's stance on returning to the Hunger Games. Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss in Catching Fire. It is certainly possible that Suzanne Collins could bring back Katniss in another Hunger Games book. The author is clearly dedicated to expanding her world via spin-offs, and there is a chance that she could return to Katniss's lifetime. However, considering how final Katniss's ending felt, it seems unlikely that Collins would disrupt her piece with more conflict. If anything, Katniss could potentially return as an older figure who grants wisdom to new protagonists. This would probably be the best return for Katniss, who deserves her happily ever after. Of course, Katniss's return is aided by the fact that Jennifer Lawrence has said that she would love to return to Katniss someday. The actress told Variety in 2023 that if the opportunity ever arose for her to play Katniss again, she would do it in a heartbeat. If Katniss did return as an older version of herself someday, Lawrence would be perfect for the role. It would be amazing to see the actress grow with Katniss. However, at this point, the Hunger Games is focused on the past, leaving Katniss to her peaceful ending for now.